Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 9 of Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Here we encountered a wild Growlithe, which I'm super stoked to catch. I mean, look at this guy. Look at him. Ooh, let him roll around. Oh, man. Come on, buddy, come on. Just get in there. Honestly, it'd just be cool to have him. I don't plan on having him on the team because our starter type is a fire-type Pokemon here. But if it wasn't for that, I mean, he would be my fire type. Like, such a great Pokemon to have. Like, so cool. I've always wanted one on the team, but kind of stinks that this is, like, my first legitimate encounter, and I already have a fire type, but pretty awesome nonetheless. That is one of my favorite Pokemon designs of all time. Both Growlithe and Arcanine. It's so cool. Love them. Like, absolutely love them as Pokemon. And yes, we're going to give this guy a nickname. And of course, because I'm talking about how much I love them, man, they are complete studs. So we're just going to name this little guy Stud. Because, I mean, look at him. He's just a little doggo. He's just a little happy doggo, man. He's doing his thing. Just loving life. There you go, little doggo friend. You're in our Pokedex. Let's adventure. Okay, let's go to the second gym. That's what we really need to do. So we're going to get our third gym badge. This will be our third gym badge, ladies and gentlemen, if we can get it here in today's episode. Now, I did realize that I have been doing things out of order. I missed like a 10 level jump, so this one should be relatively easy. Just throwing that out there. But, yeah, I actually did find a map that shows, like, where you're supposed to approach each gym and each trainer at which time, and that's been super helpful, because otherwise we would have likely came here last and been about level 80, which would have been crazy, but we would have done that before we did the Pokemon League, which would have been really bad. Just as far as like progression goes, like it wouldn't have worked out well. It probably would have left a sour taste in my mouth, so I'm glad I checked it out. But all of a sudden this lady comes and she wants to battle, so let's go battle her, I guess. Why not? In a loading screen. I really love the loading screens. They really perk me up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? It's sort of like when you go camping out there. Really pitch my tent. Alright, so let's go. Before we take on the gym, we should battle this lady. Because of course we should. She wants us to. It's fine. And now we can face some of her hard hitters. That's because we're going up against the third gym, so she obviously scales, but nobody else does, which is quite a shame, but, you know, it all happens for a reason. I understand the development team wasn't 100% in it on this one, but kind of wish they were. And I want Cotton Swab here to get some EXP, so I just keep throwing Cotton Swab, and you're going to see a lot of them this episode. Not necessarily me using him, but me, like, at least starting battles with him, you know, sort of switch training him, because, I mean, he's Cotton Swab. He's going to turn into Altaria, which is a pretty solid Pokemon. Like, one that I would really love to have on the team, so, yeah, you're going to see that a good bit here. Me just messing around with Cotton Swab. And our paralysis didn't cause it to miss, but it just rose its attack. It really didn't do anything to us. Let's hit it with the Dragon Breath again. Maybe paralysis will kick in here. Rock Throw. Yeah, and that actually did a lot. That's really impressive. I think we should go for it again and bank on a paralysis or a knockout. There's a knockout, so we're good there. We could probably pull Cotton Swab out. I think that's the best Cotton Swab's going to do, and I don't want it to lose EXP as it, if it dies here. And Mud is the obvious answer here, because this is going to be like that little electric bear guy. I always forget his name. It's like Panami or something like that, but Mud is going to be a really good solution here. So we're going to throw him in there. She sends out Panami. Let's see him. There he is, the little man. Let's use Bulldoze. I don't know if this will be a one-hit KO, but it's probably going to be close. I mean, it's super effective. Yeah, it's going to be a one-hit KO. I knew it was going to be close, but I wasn't sure. She's like, my skills are ripening. Okay. Good for me. I'm doing great. Now it's going to send out, I'm guessing, what is the evolution of Spaghetti-O. So let's see what that looks like here. Sending out Kong. Look at him with his little sombrero. Sombrero, man. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Is this... Yeah, it is. So we're just going to continuously call this Pokemon Spaghetti-O. I'm going to terrestrialize and use Fire Fang. I think I searched up the effectiveness here because I wasn't sure if it was like a 60% move or anything like that. So 65, 60, but this has 90% accuracy. I think we should go with this. For the 5 extra points with a loss of 5% accuracy, hopefully it hits. I mean, 95 is still probably pretty good, but Pokemon logic can be broken sometimes. Sometimes like anything below 95 equals 60%. Like it, just some oddball stuff, but hopefully this is all we need to get through this. I don't know if we'll be able to one-hit it. Even traumatized here. Traumatize our Pokemon. Show them a little 2 girls, 1 cup action there. There we are. Jesus Christ, Average Joe. Now he's traumatized for life. Spaghetti-O uses Bite. I use Fire Fang, which is going to be super effective. Yep. So that did a good chunk. I think we might as well stick with Incinerate because it's probably going to take 2 more hits regardless of which move we use. And Fire Fang has that... It's not 100% chance, and like I said, sometimes in the Pokemon world that can really come back to screw us. So we might as well go with... That was a critical hit of her move. That's not very good. Let's go with Incinerate. Let's see if it's a 1-hit. Yeah, it was. Okay, I thought it was going to be 2 for sure, but... That's really beneficial to know. That Pokemon, Spaghetti-O, is not going to cause a problem for Kong at all throughout the series. That's my takeaway there. Look at how happy Kong is. He's just a little guy. Right now I'm drinking a soda pop called the King Sue Double Indiana Pale Soda Pop. And it kind of has like a logo on there that looks like Kong. If you're interested, search it up, King Sue Double Indiana Pale. But yeah, sort of looks like old Kong there. I don't know. That's my 2 cents as I go through this, but we're way stronger now. We can battle our hearts out. Let's do it. Why not? Let's go full throttle. Oh man, the references just keep adding up, folks. And here we go. We need to come here and check with this lady, and I'm sure there's some task we gotta do. It wouldn't be this game without some minute task that we have to do prior to actually battling the leader, because why not? You know? We had to roll a ball around a hill. We had to deliver a wallet. What do we gotta do now? You tell me, lady. I'm telling you right now, you tell me. Tell me what I gotta do. She's probably telling me. I'm just not reading what it's saying on the screen, so I have no idea what's going on. But there's obviously some task we have to fulfill, and we're gonna fulfill it. And if my my traditional voice audio here sounds a little bit goofy, I apologize for that in advance. I attempted to have a tooth removed today, and that did not go well. So as I'm sitting here recording this for you, I am in a ton of pain. I would put it on a 6 out of 10, which is always delightful. Yeah, there might be an episode or 2 where I'm like this, but we'll see. Yeah, just I try to get things done ahead of time. So with that being said, you know, I do multiple things per day. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's a few episodes where I talk about me being in an incredible amount of pain. But hopefully by the time you're actually watching it, that is all subsided and everything is good to go. But we shall see. We need to seek out the Sunflora here. So we need to get 10, I believe. So we just need to look for these sunflower looking dudes. I'll point out when we see our first one. They kind of look like that, but that's a fake one just put up there. Just for display. Look at him. Happy smile guy. See, I try to see if we have to bring him to life or anything like that, but it turns out it's even simpler than that. We just gotta walk up to him and press A. Like there's one right there. Let's press A. And get him. So now he follows us. This is cool, I guess. I don't know. It's better than rolling a rock into a net, essentially. I'll give it that. You know, it's better in that regard. The only thing about this is, like, I'm not really exploring these towns because, like, I don't have a ton of time when it comes to recording these videos to get them out there for you. Otherwise, they would all be like an hour in length, which if you're interested in me doing, please drop that in the comments below. Like, if you're looking for a little bit more town exploration. But I feel like this, like, 20 to 30 minute mark is, like, the sweet spot, like, where people really get the most out of stuff. So I've been trying to stick there. Maybe we could do, like, some sort of... I used to stream way back in the day. That would be fun to do again, like stream, have all the stream recorded and then just transfer it over, and then I would get some real-time audio as well, which could also be a huge plus. But yeah, if that's something you're interested in seeing me do as well, I mean, I could stream out here on YouTube. I don't think there's any downside to doing that. The big thing is, like, I always struggled with it on Twitch because like, I take breaks to, like, go outside and take care of the dog and stuff like that. So, like, it's just not as, like, I'm gonna 100% sit down and focus on this for 6 hours because I've always got a lot going on. But I don't know if that's something you're interested in seeing here on YouTube. Please reach out and let me know because yeah, I don't got a whole lot going on at this moment. So that's something I could definitely do. I also know I forget who asked the comment. It was on a very, very old video, but if you happen to be watching this video, they were talking about the monthly Minecraft and chill that used to come out, where I would just play, like, music that was acceptable in the streaming community and in the YouTube community without any copyright issues. And what we would do is we would just... I think we were in the process of building, like, a ginormous house. I was mining materials, really learning how to play Minecraft, getting scared when I would see creepers and things like that. And just chilling, sharing some channel updates and stuff like that. And yeah, it was requested that be brought back. I always love feedback coming in on the channel, so I'm definitely going to reciprocate that. I'm going to put out an episode here around Christmas time, maybe on Christmas Day. Maybe it'll be like the special for Christmas Day. But yeah, as long as that is, like, enjoyed again, that might be, like, something really fun to bring back, because I had a lot of fun doing that. It's been so long since I played Minecraft, and it really doesn't take that long to throw together, like, an hour video with a voiceover where I'm just sort of talking about, you know, like, just chill stuff, like, this is how the channel's doing, this is what we're focusing on right now, and stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun at the end of the day. So I think that might be something we strive towards. I definitely have to do a couple iterations of it just to make sure it's going to work. And here we actually have to take out one of these Sunflora. Sorry, I've been talking about, like, the channel more than this actual episode. Like, I've been talking more about myself and the channel, which is what I plan to do in the Minecraft episodes. But maybe it's because I'm, like, thinking about that. I don't know. It's one of the first times, like, somebody recommended bringing that back. And yeah, it's something I'd be really interested in because I had a lot of fun doing that. I just have to figure out some kinks there because I remember there being some issues and it became a hassle, and that's sort of why I stopped. But we'll get into that when we get into that episode. You'll see it on Christmas Day. It'll be about an hour long, so that'll be fun. But here we go. Now that Sunflora follows us, we have 6 out of 10. Just an okay amount. I like that they follow. The graphics don't look spectacular. It kind of looks like they're lagging behind, or like sprites just kind of being thrown at us. But I mean, it's pretty good. It's okay. That's what I would put it. It's acceptable. Like, I am having fun. It is fun, this episode. Which is, I mean, if you've seen my past couple episodes, I would say it's not a lot to write home about, but it's actually, like, the game is progressing in a way that, like, I feel comfortable with the graphics at this point. Like, that they're not so bad that I find the game unplayable, which I did for a period of time. So that is something positive to be said here. Usually you don't get a lot of positivity out of Average Joe, so look at that. And here I venture out this way. This should really be, like, they should be more clear on this, because I don't realize that, like, we're leaving town. Like, they could be anywhere, theoretically, but it throws a fit. And it's like, do you want to start hide and seek all over again? I'm like, no, of course I don't. That's clearly what I'm doing. I just don't know where to find all these Pokemon. Like, this is taking up so much time. I guess this is a good exploration of the town, but now I'm not interested in actually going around and looking at the town because I just had to spend so much time looking at this. And that That set of rings back there look like a giant penis. You could scroll back and take a look at that. Just had to point that out. But it truly did. Which really surprised me, but that blew my mind. I didn't even realize that when I was doing the Let's Play. Like when I was actually recording this video, I had no idea. But now I see it. And it's not leaving this old noodle right here. This noodle's reliable, folks. People see my noodle out and about and they're like, good noodle right there. But here we are. Let's circle around here. Maybe there's one hiding back here. I guess we can't go that way. I don't know. There's boundaries. It's kind of aggravating, but it points us in this direction, which I just decided to follow. I keep thinking maybe one's around the perimeter of this fence for whatever reason. Maybe one's up here. Like it... They've been in like really easy spots, and I feel like the harder ones we kind of got out of luck just from walking around, but I feel like this last one could be either in a really tricky spot or a really easy spot. And then I see this guy right here. Actually, I see 3 of them. So it looks like it gets easier with time maybe or something like that. I don't know. It's really confusing that like he was just all of a sudden there. But I guess we got to see more of like the actual location here, which is always something nice. We passed the test. Good for us. Good for us. Do we get a golf clap? We get a golf clap. Good job. Now the dog's looking at me. Okay. So now we can actually go and battle the gym leader. It's only like right there, but for some reason I do a cut here. I can't even tell that I did a cut. Look at that. Smooth. Average Joe is smooth, baby. That's what you get right here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go do our gym battle. That should be a boatload of fun. I'm thinking we could get through this pretty handily. Like I said, we beat the rival. There was like 0 issues. And this gym is obviously a grass type gym. So I think it's going to be not a problem whatsoever at all. I think we're going to be able to beat this guy pretty easily and pretty quickly. But hopefully that's the case. I did not meet the gym leader out in the wild. I'm not sure if he was going about and doing things, but we get here and all of a sudden it's like, greetings, challenger. And he's up on the windmill, which I took a cool picture of for this episode. I thought that was pretty snazzy. That's a cool way to introduce him. I like that, like, they all seem to blend into their environments, which is pretty cool. Like, they all seem to actually have a purpose in the world, which is interesting, but I don't know. It's just a cool thing, you know? Like, it's just, they're there, they're doing their own thing. They're not just the gym leader like it felt like in the old days. I know Brock wasn't like that and Misty wasn't like that, but like Lieutenant Surge and a lot of those guys were. And yeah, that's the generation of Pokemon I come from, where like their sole job is gym leader. But now it seems like they actually have purposes in the town and stuff like that, which is really, I don't want to say innovative because I'm sure it's been done before, but it's interesting. It's just fun to play with. And I start with Cotton Swab because I never removed him from the first place. I don't think I want him in there that long. If he could deal with this first Pokemon, that would be great. Oh, this first Pokemon's level 16, yeah. He should be able to do this. Oh wow, that didn't do a lot. Hit him with the paralysis, though. Sleep powder, that's going to be bad. I'm going to give him an awakening. He doesn't deserve to go out like that. That legitimately feels rigged. I know it's not. I know that's like that Pokemon's tactic, but man, do I hate trolley Pokemon like that. It's so annoying every single time. And I get it, like, play to your strengths, but like that's above and beyond playing to your strengths. That's being obnoxious. Like, but I think this time around maybe we'll go for like Swift. I feel like Swift might do a lot more damage. I just get that vibe. I was correct. And a critical hit, which really helps out. And I think we could switch out Cotton Swab here. Cotton Swab, yeah, isn't even close to leveling up. And Kong is going to be a much better Pokemon to keep in, like, long term. I'd love to put Fish out there, but he's going to get one hit annihilated the second a grass move hits him. So that's not a great decision. Let's throw out Kong. Incinerate should do, like, some massive damage here. I go for Fire Fang, which is going to do a little bit more, but the accuracy is a little bit lower, so looks like I just took a risk. Wasn't really necessary, I don't think. I mean, we're already doing, like, really well. But then Sudowoodo is going to come out. Sudowoodo is tricky because he is traditionally a rock type, but I think when he goes to traumatize him here, he's going to turn into a grass type, which definitely changes, like, some of the dynamic, unfortunately for him, in our favor, dramatically. So if I terrestrialize him, or what do I get? Traumatize him and then hit him with Incinerate, he should probably be a 2-hit KO. Like that seems right. Let's see what we got going on. Look at that. Some of the animation in this game is really cool. Some of it needs some work, but other times it's like it really stands out. Like it's interesting how it goes from like downright some of the best stuff I've ever seen to like some of the worst stuff I've ever seen in the same game. It's very interesting, the twists and turns that it takes. And at times the game could be like beautiful and stunning, and at other times like it could be absolute garbage. It just depends on the day that I'm playing. And I almost killed Sudowoodo there, but he has Sturdy, which lets him endure a hit, which is a really, really good ability to have. But one more Incinerate's going to kill him. Yeah, he was just left alive with 1 HP because of that. But there we go, we kill him. And that's really like the biggest thing that happens this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. There's only about 2 minutes left, so I want to start my, with that being said, if you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff definitely motivates myself to make videos just like this and publish them out here in the near future. We'll be playing the Pokemon Scarlet Let's Play as long as Super Mario World. I've already got some stuff lined up for January, which should be relatively exciting, and then you should expect to see a whole flurry of videos coming out here at the end of December as I have a little bit more time off, a little bit more time to myself, even though I got some personal things going on. I think I'm going to have time to really amp up the video output here in December so we could start on some new stuff in January. And yeah, it should all be exciting. And then, like I said, there'll be a Minecraft episode, which hasn't coming out probably in over a year. There'll be an episode coming out out here in December, right around Christmas time. So that should be exciting. But until then, folks, I want you all to take it easy. We have one little last bit of dialogue, but I really wanted to get that out there because I think once this dialogue cuffs out, it's like a really quick end. So really hope you're all having a great week and continue to have a great week. And we'll see y'all here on the next one. And then this lady asked us if we want to be a champion. She's a rare talent, especially for your age. Aim higher. Oh, I got ahead of myself. She's the champion. The champion of the Pokemon League. So we met her. She looks like she's a dark type. I'm just judging based off the clothing, but I think that's how we should position our team. So that's a pretty big heads up. But like I said, folks, hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. We will see you all here on the next one. And Super Mario, if you enjoy that stuff. And look forward to new stuff coming soon. Take it easy.